Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on this edition of CEO Corner. Today, Karma is going to talk about a comeback. Karma?
Thanks, Dustin. So our comeback is that we're wanting to bring our advisory boards back. Before COVID, we had an advisory board made up of different individuals and leaders in the community, from not-for-profits to the local government to the police station, just a number of individuals that helped represent the community that we serve. And they were an integral part of us deciding to go virtual. We posed this idea to them in, I think it was 2018, early 2018, or maybe even late 2017. And we said, hey, we're thinking of going virtual. Is this a good idea or not? And what we found was they were like, this is absolutely a good idea. And I'll tell you just quickly the reasons why they said it was a good idea. Again, we are a low income deposit credit union, which means we work with individuals of lower means, typically individuals who are 80% of the poverty rate of the state of Indiana. And so we were hesitant, to be honest, about whether being virtual would make sense for this market. And what we found is they felt like it absolutely made sense because, number one, they said, banking hours are typically the same hours as individuals work. And, they're not of the, higher income jobs where they can maybe have the flexibility to leave the office. They're in jobs where they have to be there during work hours and they can't leave. And so it's hard for them to get there to bank. And also they get 30-minute lunches, not hour-long lunches like executives or higher income positions. And so 30 minutes doesn't give them enough time to get to the credit union to do their banking and get back to work. The second reason they said was that a lot of them don't have transportation. And without a car of their own, they're having to always ask for a ride from friends or family or take the bus. And so it's just inconvenient. Thirdly, a lot of them are so used to being told no at traditional financial institutions like banks and some credit unions, to be honest, that they don't like coming in and having to apply for a loan. They're afraid that they're going to be told no, afraid they're even going to be told no for a checking account. And so being virtual, they don't feel like they are wasting their time and maybe others to bum a ride to get into the credit union to apply for something that they're just afraid they're going to be told no. And it's like asking the girl out for a date and then having to do the walk of shame away. And so they like that idea that they can do it virtually and just, if they're told no, hang up, and it's less embarrassing. But the good news is we do everything in our power to tell people yes. And so, but even still, there's that stigma. And then the last reason why they felt like the virtual would be a good way for low income depositors to do their banking is because a lot of them don't have computers at home, but most individuals have a smartphone. And with that, they can have mobile apps to do their banking. And so they have all of the services in their hands at any point of the day. And so with those four reasons that they gave us, we were able to learn from our advisory boards that the virtual banking really was a sound avenue or channel to do banking. And so we're excited to bring the advisory boards back and to just get input from our community on things that we're thinking about doing, ways that we need to improve our member service. We know we're far from perfect, and it's just so nice to get feedback from people on where our weaknesses are and how we can improve to make life better. Because that's really what we want to do, is we want to make banking simple and easy for our community. So I'm excited that we're getting ready to bring back our advisory boards. And if you are interested, we'll have that within the newsletter so that you can sign up to be a part of it. So thank you.